Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective crow oracle for tonight instead of the regular collective. For tonight, Monday, November 4th, 2024, you may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Tack, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're happy for you, as always. If it does not fit, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ. MJ. Um, So I made some room on my table here for one of my dollies. Her name is Tess. Voodoo Dolly. I have a bunch of them, actually. I have 8, 10, 11 of them, I think. I was thinking about ordering another one. She had a few on her Etsy shop. I should post the link for you guys if you want. I don't do anything weird with my dolls. They're just my dollies. That's it. I think they're cute and scary at the same time. And I love them all the same. But I don't do anything weird with them. No black magic for this girl. Anyways. Wait, 6, 8, 9. I got either 9 or 11. I'm trying to think of how many are in the living room. She had some on her Etsy store that had like lime green hair, which I'm kind of intrigued by. But they're a little expensive now. When I was buying them a couple years ago, they were like 80, 70, 80 bucks. And she's in England. So I think now they're like 120 US, something like that. Everything's so expensive. Why can't I get a dolly for cheaper? Anyway. If you go to Etsy and Google, go on there and Google Gothic Moppets, I think is what it is. She should come up. And I don't know, I think the shipping used to be 20 bucks. I'm betting it's more now. It's probably like 30. We got one card on the table. I just felt like doing a crow read. I didn't want to do the regular collective. I miss my crows. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me giggle. Don't do anything. Whoa. Okay. I think there's like 5 on the table now. Let me see. Okay, let's move that over a little bit. Okay, this is almost like the read from the other day, from the weekend, or Friday. I can't remember when I did the crow read. It's got some of the same cards. I think it's a little bit different because I think that one was more positive. This one seems a little bit negative here. Deceptive. Why did I just hear liaison? Did you ever watch the movie Dangerous Liaison with or Liaisons? I think Michelle Pfeiffer, Daniel Day-Lewis. Is that Winona Ryder? I think. Where he was married to Winona Ryder, but he had the affair with Michelle Pfeiffer, I think. I don't know. I'm not really a blonde person. I don't tend to like blonde guys or women. Like I like people with darker hair. I don't know why. Especially like a rich brown, not a black, but like a rich brown. I find that very attractive. Even like a little hint of red in there. I like it. We got 9 on the table. Let's do one more shuffle. Bottom of the deck. Bond. Whoa, you guys. Bottom of the deck. Bond. Risk. Anomaly. I missed that anomaly. Top of the deck is territory, growth, luck, community. With grief. It's dark outside. And it's only 5 o'clock. I got home like at 4 o'clock and it's already dark out. We got trickery. Displacement. When I said trickery, it sounded like I said hickory to myself. Communication. Soar. We got play. Illusion. Preparation. Insight. Direction. Isolation. All right, let me put these back in place. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. So with the trickery card, someone that was trying to hide something. This displacement card, like I'm getting that this person feels lost. Like maybe they were a part of something. They were trying to hide that they were a part of something. And then maybe they didn't want to be a part of it. Because when I see the displacement, like, yeah, you could say like, oh, somebody, was kicked out of their home or something. But really what I'm getting is they're lost. Like this person is lost. They want to come in with some type of communication. With the soar card, I feel like this is fast. Like this is fast coming in. Like, I mean, everything in my opinion is in divine timing. So take that as it resonates. But with the soar card, like fast communication. They might, if this is someone like texting another person, or sorry, calling another person or meeting them in person, they might like talk fast, like stumble over their words. So I'm getting like a few things with the play card. Because in my mind, the trickery and the play card are almost the same thing. Like this person was hiding something. They were playing around. But I'm also getting with the play card that this person is going to come in with communication and they're going to dick around. Or they're going to try to dick around, and whoever they come in to talk to is going to be like, listen, do you have anything to say? Or I'm going to hang up the phone. Or do you have anything to say? Because I'm going to close my front door. This person was putting up illusions, or they were a part of some type of illusion, maybe both. Like they were being fake. They were probably being fake. They were wearing a mask. But I think there's other things. Like they were hiding something, or a lot of some things. I don't know. With the preparation and the insight cards, this person is preparing themselves to come in with this communication with the insight card. Like they're planning out what they're going to say. Like they're trying to plan out what they want to say as best they can. Again, with the play card, if this person comes in and dicks around, I feel like whoever is on the other end of the phone or whoever is on the other side of the door is going to be like, listen, you're coming to me with this bullshit. Like, tell me something real. I think in all honesty, when this person comes in with communication and they're actually there in the moment, whether it be a phone call, because I feel like it's going to be a phone call or it's going to be in person. Because texting, they could text to say, hey, like, can we meet? And maybe the two of you meet somewhere. But honestly, I'm getting like this person's going to call, or this person's going to show up at your door unannounced. Again, you guys know how I feel about that. You don't let anybody in. I wouldn't let anybody into my home. I let very few people into my home. I never had a freaking housewarming, and I wouldn't want one. I can only imagine how much I would have to cleanse after that. Um the last people that were in my home were probably my neighbor Julie and the delivery guys for my fridge. Like I'm trying to think of who. Oh, Tim, the guy that put in my garbage disposal and did my faucet. Very nice guy. A friend of my friends, a neighbor of my friends. I think that might have been the last person. I haven't had any friends over in months, 2, 3 months. One of my friends came over. Okay, I'm not pathetic. Do not even come for me. I like my solitude. I like being alone. I always have. Why do you think I call myself the hermit? The hermit. With the direction card, this person knows that they have to come in with this communication. They know where they're going. So, like, again, if this person is going to show up at your door, they know your address. If you didn't, if they have never been to your place, or you didn't think that they knew where you live, they know where you live. And let me just say this. I'm just going to say this. This is a real pet peeve of mine. When you watch tarot readings and people are like, um, oh, they really want to come towards you, but they don't know your phone number, or they don't know where you are. Okay, the phone number might be a little more difficult to find. Like you might really have to dig for that. But the address, you should be able to find someone's address fairly easy. I've done it in the past. with past friends, looking up address, to go visit or whatever, and looking up phone numbers to try and get in contact with people. So it's really not as difficult as one might think. Like an hour, maybe two. Like seriously, it wouldn't take you that long. It would not take you that long. And again, I feel like this person knows, like if they're planning on coming in for a surprise visit, they know where you live. With the direction card, they know exactly where they're going. Or if they text and say, "Hey, can we meet somewhere?" and you say, "Yeah, let's meet at the Starbucks, on 3rd and 5th." They're going to be like, "Okay, I know where that is." Probably cuz they've been past your home, past the damn Starbucks. This is someone that's been in isolation for a while. Again, trying to prepare um, what they want to say, how they're going to say it. And I kind of get too, so like this person might actually like have good intentions, like, oh, I'm going to come in with the truth. And then if they meet you in person, or even if they call and they hear your voice, I feel like I feel like for most people this person's going to chicken out because they're just scared. They're just scared. Whatever they have to say, they're scared. And then that's when they're going to try and dick around. Cuz they're going to it's almost like they're going to write out like what they want to say, right? Like, okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell them this happened. I'm going to admit that I did this. I'm going to say I'm sorry and apologize for this. And then they get on the phone with you or they meet you in person and it's like and it might be because like in the moment, like stage fright, kind of, like, you know what I mean, like just kind of like, or it could be you. They come in with this communication and they need to talk to you, but when they see you, they're just like, maybe they feel bad. Maybe they just realize like they really don't want you to know what they did or what happened. Because I almost feel like the word that came to mind was anguish. Like someone with the confidence knowing that they're going to come in and they're going to say this stuff and it's going to be okay. It is what it is, whatever. They need to come in and say it to clear their conscience, whatever, avoid karma, whatever. I mean, you're going to get karma either way, but especially if you did something wrong. But like when they see you or if they call and they hear your voice, it's going to be like that thought, like, oh fuck, like I got to tell this person, that I cheated on them, with, their cousin or their mom, or you know what I mean? Like they're just going to be like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt them. Cuz it's almost like whatever they have to tell you, it might not just involve them. It might involve other people, other situations. Think, you know what I mean? Like it might be like a whole unraveling of whatever, like a whole storyline of BS. And when they see you or when they hear you, they're just going to be like I'm going to destroy this person. And not in a good way. Like they're upset. Like oh shit, like, and I feel like for some this is when that person's going to be like, okay, well fuck it, I'm not saying anything. and they're going to come in and they're going to have some fake ass story, and you're going to be like, whoa, 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 what is this? And that you might actually say something that kind of triggers them and opens up their eyes, because maybe you're going to say something that they didn't think that you knew, but you knew, you know? And then this person's going to be like, well, how the fuck did you know that? And you're going to be like, because I know things, because I'm intuitive, because I'm psychic, because whatever. And then this person is going to tell the truth. I feel like that's going to happen for, if not someone, maybe a couple people. Like, because whatever this person has to say, it might not involve just them. And they might realize, like, they're hesitant. Like, and this was just an example. But like if somebody, if you were dating someone and you guys broke up, and this person just broke up with you, tossed you aside, and 5 years later they're like, hey, can we talk? Like, I need to talk to you. And they want to clear their conscience, right? Maybe they've been getting karma. You meet this person, and at first they're like, oh, well, I just want to let you know, like, such and such and blah blah blah. And you're like, listen, like, do you have anything to really tell me? Because that ain't it. And they're like, what do you mean? And you're like, well, I know you cheated on me. And they're like, you knew that I cheated on you? And you're like, yeah, I knew. I knew. And that's when they tell you, I cheated on you with your mother. And you and your mother are really close. And your mother never said anything. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be a situation where this person's going to come in with this truth, but it's going to be so, like, it just has the potential to hurt you all over again. Like, if you had an inkling before, it's going to have the potential to make you feel even worse now. God, I know people don't want to hear it, but God doesn't give us more than we can handle. And trust me, I've had to handle a lot. You've had to handle a lot. They've had to handle a lot. We're all humans. We all go through the same type of BS. We all experience good things. We all experience evil situations. If you can handle what happened to you in your past, you can handle this. You know? Yeah, it could be painful. Yeah, you could be just like shell shocked, but that too shall pass. I think about all the healing I've done these last 2 years, being away from the ex-best friend, being away from other friends, going no contact with my family in May. I am such a different person than I was back then. Such a different person. And all the things that have happened to me, I would never ever expect to live a fluffy Nerf life. If you know the reference, it's from The Office. Um, I would never expect that. And I mean, I haven't, in all honesty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had really good things happen to me. I've had really bad things happen to me. That is life. That is the experience. That is the point of being here. Do you want to know what it's like to be a human? Here you go. If you're like me and you had shitty things happen to you in the past, and this person comes in with the truth, you can handle it. And it might take you some time to heal from it. It could be something that you thought you already healed from, and maybe you kind of have. But when they come in with this truth, and you're like, so you take a year to heal, 6 months, a day, I don't know. It's going to depend on the person. It's going to depend on what you already know, what you don't know, how you felt about the situation back then, and how you feel about it now. You know? And I know it's it's kind of ballsy to say this, but there's really not much out there that scares me anymore. And there's not really that much out there that surprises me anymore. So for somebody to come in like this with me and be like, oh, I have to tell you something. And I'm not going to say that I wouldn't be surprised or shocked or hurt, but I know that I healed from one of the worst situations I ever experienced in my life from 2022. I can heal from anything. Because the ex best friend of 30 years sexually assaulting me twice and everything that came after that, it, you guys, that was the worst thing I ever experienced. The worst thing. Like, the mind fuckery is probably the worst. Just the total mind fuck. The games, the controlling behavior, the narcissism. Like, if I can heal from all that bullshit that she put me through, I can heal from anything. And you guys can too, you know? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Again, I don't let anybody into my home that I don't know. So I just fully suggest, if you don't know them, don't let them in. Agree to meet them somewhere in public. Okay, fine. You do you. And I would just say, somebody comes in with communication and they want to meet, they want to talk, I would just say I would go in with an open mind. I would use my intuition and rely on my gut. What do I feel? And go with that. All right. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Monday. And I will talk to you later. Bye.